Welcome to Mr. Miyagi's Mini Tips, and today we're talking about balance. This is an impromptu little mini tip that I didn't even plan on doing, and as you look around you'll see it's in a pretty damn nice part of the world. I'm going to turn this around and you can see that I'm actually filming from the top of a fire tower on the east coast of Australia. Look at that view. Now for the locals around here, you can basically see, oh man, you can see Old Bar, Wingham, all the way down to Foster on a clear day. And I am literally in a fire what the Americans would probably call a fire spotting station, tower. And I'm here to talk to you about balance. Not this balance, but balance in your training. Now, obviously, balance in your training can be, don't work too much on judo and forget about grappling. Don't work too much on grappling and forget about striking. Everyone seems to have cottoned on to the idea that Fudoshin had many, well, decades ago, that martial arts is martial arts and you need to be good at everything. MMA finally caught on, sort of. Anyway, different topic. Balance. So I'm out here today. If I look down here, whoa, that's my motorbike down there. And I've been out in the forest today with my son, filming him because I think he's a pretty damn good motorcyclist. And I can't keep up with him, don't even try. And I came up here for a rest. He's down in the single trails down there doing his enduro riding. And I'm nearby should something go wrong. And it came to me that we need to talk about balance. I've had more than one student in the past who got the balance wrong. What do I mean by they got the balance wrong? Well, they got so obsessed with their martial arts training that they gave up on other stuff in their life. They pushed their family too far to one side. They didn't do their job properly. They were so focused on a goal. Now that's fine. For some people the goal is get your black belt. You've got, there's nothing wrong with having goals. Nothing wrong with having goals and working out a way to get to them and making a plan and strategically, step by step, working towards that plan. That's awesome. Not a problem. What you must remember is balance. Yin yang, night, day, male, female, good, evil. Everything in your life has to stay in balance, and this is the hardest part of martial arts training. For me, my three big passions: martial arts, family, and certainly, to a lesser extent, riding motorbikes and stuff. My job, I'm also passionate about, but not to that level anymore. When I was 25, yeah, my job used to rule the roost. I used to do so much for my work, it was silly. I'm not 25 anymore. So for me, keeping my friends and motorcycles, keeping my work, keeping my family, and keeping teaching martial arts in balance is a constant juggle. I've got 4 things, and I usually feel like I've got 2 of them under control at any given time. Especially with a teaching profession, you never have free time. There's always something else you could be doing in your martial arts training. There's always something else you could be learning to teach your students in the martial arts. There's always more time you could be spending with your family. So it's about balance. And I've seen people ruin relationships. I've seen people not lose jobs but come close. And I'm not trying to discourage people from training hard, you know. If you're doing 2 nights a week and you think you're training hard, you're not. You've got to put in a lot of effort. If you want to really get good at something, you've got to do it regularly. But you need to find a way to make it balanced. And by balanced, I mean this. I can't train now the way I did 20 years ago. I can't afford that amount of time, and my body will not put up with it. You have to find the balance that enables you to say, I'm going to train, but I can train like this for a long period of time, because it's not the destination. If you're training because you want that black belt, you're missing out on all the lessons along the way. It's not the destination. So why shorten the journey? If it's all about the journey, why shorten the journey? Okay, that's my mini tip that I never thought I was even going to do today. I hope it's given you something to think about, and if nothing else, what I would like to see people do is to take a moment, look around them, see the beauty that is all around. Take 5 minutes to have a look at something. Stop. It's a form of meditation, I guess. Stop and look at the world around you and appreciate. Be grateful for something every day. That's the Miyagi's mini tip. Hope you got something out of it.